Feeling stupid? I know I am. Welcome back for episode 3 of K Meatballs Plays Kerbal. We're ready to launch Kerbal 6. This will likely not work, but it might fail spectacularly. Therefore, it's probably worth it to film. So, let's just get right down to it. Launch. Oh my. I think I might have needed to add some struts to this thing because it is a little wobbly. The physics is struggling to keep up with all of the parts, wobbling to and fro as it desperately tries to figure out its path here. And I think I might have found a fatal design flaw because I'm not gonna run out of fuel in these outer ones. Uh-oh. Well, let's just see what this does. I don't know. Oh, that's right. I didn't have the whole rocket fired. That might have something to do with why the fuel wasn't draining from the outer ones. But still, let's see if we can do something with this. You know what? Let's just revert to launch because that was really dumb. A dumb thing to do. Why are my rockets losing fuel? Oh, it's because they're not fired up. That would, probably have something to do with it. So, now that I've got the throttle up, let's launch. Oh my. And it's even weirder than before. But I have a lot more control over it this time. At least I think I do. These are I unlocked the vectoring engines. So, you can see, you can't really see from this view, but they angle their thrust a little bit to augment the SAS when I'm trying to do a turn here. So that will give us a little bit more control. And actually now they are burning at a rate that's going to be decent enough. The solid fuels are going to burn out first, but, that should still be okay. I don't think it's going to be a problem. We're going a little fast for this low, but I'm hoping that works out all right. And I've got a plan for these, which we will see in a moment. Oh, and now we've got a nasty spin going. But that's okay, because this stage is almost burnt out anyway. Oh god, that's not a good spin. Okay, so these are going to burn out. And I'm going to disconnect them and disconnect these. And now I should be able to slow us and get us over into a bit of an orbit here. Okay, so as that stabilizes, let's take a look at what's going on here. I think I might have just released another stage. Nope, no I didn't. Okay, still good. So, what are we doing here? 63, that should be alright. I may want to be a little bit higher than that. But, you'll notice my lander has some interesting stuff on it. It's got landing legs and stuff. But, we're almost out of fuel. We're never going to make it to the moon. I have a plan. Which, hopefully, assuming I can get into orbit with this stage. 77, that's good. I'm going to add a maneuver that takes us out into an orbit. So, in 2 minutes, we have a 2-minute burn in 1 minute. Cripes. This is not going to work. But I'm going to give it a shot anyway. Do my damnedest to get us into orbit and see if we can't figure out what to do here. No, I'm not going to have nearly enough thrust here. Should have added more. But I do have more in these tanks. So I can transfer in. It's going to imbalance us a little bit, but I should be able to maintain my burn. If you had fuel lines, you could do this automatically, but since we don't, we're having to improvise. So we are getting some serious... Oh, no! Oh, God, no. Stop. I've seriously imbalanced my spacecraft. Out. Let's balance these things back out. Come on. And stop. Okay. Stop, no! Alright, whatever. Alright, let's continue our burn here. Let's try to get this under control. What I want to do, if I can, we're past the apoapsis, so this may not work. Ah, cripes. I might have pooched this thing horribly. Oh, and we're going again. I'm hoping I can recover. This is not looking good. This is not what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do is I wanted to use these spares as transfer fuel and not use them until we got into orbit, but I guess we need them to get into orbit, so let's give her our all before we give up, you know. Still losing altitude. All right. Another tank's worth. This is really not going to work. I'm fighting the apoapsis here. Oh, but we do have a periapsis. Oh, and we're out of fuel again. And I should have one more tank. Oh, it stopped because I stopped transferring fuel. All right. All right, so let's see where we are. 70 is the periapsis, and 1. No, that's okay. That is not the end of the world. So, what I meant to do, as we can see here, is I will take this, and I'm going to transfer all of the fuel from these exterior tanks into the interior one, and then we're going to jettison them. Not really sure it's the most efficient design, but I was kind of going for something unique. See if this works. Don't know if it will or not, honestly. All right, so that tank is full, so let's fill another tank here. Just basically going to try to get all the fuel out of the reserve tanks here. Empty, empty. Oh, we got some more in here, so transfer. Come on. Transfer. Done, and let's check the fourth one. Okay, those are done. So, those are done, so tanks be gone. I love the separators. Those are cool. All right, so we are in Kerbal on orbit. And as you can see, when I landed, I put up another flag just because. So what are we going to do here? Are we going to go to the moon? Are we going to go to Minmus? I'm not sure. I'm going to say if we can, we should go to Minmus just because the gravity's lower there, and there's a better chance that we'll actually return. So if I set it as the target, the ascending node, where is it right now? Yeah, let's see. Add. So what do we need to do? We need to change our angle quite drastically to something like that. And we need to increase our orbit. Oh, do we have a... Nope, that's just an escape. Do we have an encounter here? Let's see here. If I do that... See, it's going to be completely in the wrong place. So let's just work on increasing our orbit here. I need a 49-second burn. Do you think I can do that? Well, I'm willing to try. No idea if this is going to work. We may just strand our Kerbal nut in the depths of space. I'm hoping not, though. But let's give it a shot for good measure. So, 7 minutes. I'm going to speed up here. And speed up. There's a trick. Wait till you're on the right place and then just speed up so it stops your rotation. It's kind of cheaty, but it works. Speed up, speed up, speed up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 49 seconds. So if we get to 25 seconds, we're going to start burning. When we get to 25 seconds. All right. Ready? Oh, we already passed it. So let's burn like we've never burned before. Ship feels unbalanced somewhat. I don't know why. But, oh well. Is this right? Feel right. I guess it's mostly for increasing our orbit here, but whatever, we'll give it a shot. If it doesn't work, I've got a little bit of fuel here to try to return us, so let's see what it does. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so let's see what that got us. What we really want to do is we want to get some kind of a Minmus encounter. See, that's close. That's close. How do we make those lines? There we go. Okay. So that'll get us... Can we... No, okay. Screwing it up. Okay, 19-second burn. There will get us our encounter. So let's give that a shot. What I've done here is I've created a maneuver way out at our apoapsis to create a Minmus encounter over there. Whether or not this works or not, and whether I have enough fuel to do it, is an entirely other matter. But we'll certainly give it a shot, because why not? It's the whole point of playing this game, right? So we'll speed up. 9 hours worth. I'm going to burn that down really quick. 8. There's a lot of waiting in this game, I've found. You gotta wait for the right windows, and this is far from the right window, but you know, we'll give it our damnedest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 40, 30, 20, 10. Okay, we're gonna miss it. So we want to start burning at 10 seconds. We're almost there. Counter's in the bottom center there. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, and burn. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to guess that we run out of fuel. Although maybe not. Maybe not. I'm hoping not. I mean, that would really suck if we got like right about to there and then it burned out, but just like it did right there. Hell with it. We'll use our return fuel. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. We only needed a very small amount of that fuel. I guess because the ship's a lot lighter now. See, we've abandoned our stage, our launcher there, and we're just down to this little tiny little minuscule capsule. So I guess it really doesn't need much thrust at that point. So we are now in an encounter with Minmus. Yeah. So while we wait, let's do some science. Let's see if we can get some extra goo points. We can get 2.3 goo points. Okay. So we're gonna get that. Let's go. Well, we'll collect them later. Collect them when Jeb's feeling up to it. We're gonna do a crew report though. Let's see if yep, he gets some science from being out here. So can he board? There we go. Thank you. And can we do a crew report from here? Okay, no. All right. So what's next to do? Let's speed up time. And we will get to the Minmus encounter. See, this is why you want to do Minmus, is because, you know, it has low gravity, so you're not going to need much thrust to land on it. So if you can get out here, it's actually easier to land on than the moon the first time around. Okay, now we're in our encounter. So let's zoom in here. So when we get to our periapsis, we're going to create a maneuver to slow down. The green changes velocity. So we'll slow down into an orbit. 73, 59, 34. That should be fine. So we're going to get a 14-second burn in 3 hours. This is why I love speeding up time, because otherwise you would be waiting 3 hours. So speed up time. Jebediah's loving it. Look at him. Yay! We're going to Minmus. Happy, happy day. Come on. Let's speed up. We're going to get there. And don't want to blow past it. So at 7 seconds, we're going to start burning. Whoa, we missed it. So let's watch what happens here. How are our resources looking? Oh yeah, we're gonna be fine. This engine is a lot more efficient as well, so not a problem. Okay, so we are in somewhat of an orbit. So I think when we get to there, we're gonna try to land because you know we can just kind of pop down onto the surface, say hello, that kind of thing. So that's another 2 hours. Where's Minmus? See, that's Kerbal. That's the moon. Where's Minmus? Oh, whoa, there it is. Hello, Minmus. How are you doing today? We're going to orbit you. Hope that's all right. 150, 40, 30, 20. Basically, I want to make it easy for me and land on the bright side of Minmus for our first encounter. Because it's a pain in the butt to land in the dark because you really can't see where you're going and you really need to have landing lights. And guess what? We have chock full of nothing right now. So, you know, kind of a problem. So our orbital speed I'm going to kill. We're going to slow down. We're in a weird, funky orbit here. I think that's because I didn't quite hit the right inclination. But whatever. It's going to work out. So we're just going to kill the orbit here. I'm actually only thrusting a very little bit, and we're using like virtually no fuel. So we should be quite well off for landing on Minmus. But this is probably the most inefficient way of doing it, but I'm just going to completely kill my orbit. Just chop it right down to nothing. And, you know, basically come to a standstill above the planet. This is not the way real astronauts do it. This is a very fuel inefficient way of doing it, but since we seem to have a little bit of fuel to spare, then we'll give it a shot. And if we can't get Jeb back, I mean that's just reason enough to send a rescue mission out to him. I mean, never lost a Kerbal in space. We're sure as hell not going to lose one on my watch. Failure is not an option, etc. EVA report. 32 science. Woot. Alrighty. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to get some crew reports. Some more science. We're going to transmit those. Hopefully I have enough power. Okay. Yeah, that was not a good idea. Don't use the power to transmit reports you don't need to send back right away. Pro tip. Let's take a look here. The problem is that this is really, really low gravity, so we're like barely headed towards the surface at all right now. I'm going to speed up time a little bit because it's just so very, whoa. So very slow. See, we are speeding up now, but 10, 9, 8, okay. So I say that, and then I'll like slam into the surface of the damn thing. One thing we want to do is take our landing gear and extend it, because, you know, you don't want to land on your engine. That'd just be dumb. And thankfully, it looks like we may be coming down on a fairly level surface, although it's pretty hard to tell at this height. We're at 5,000. I can't yet see my shadow, but I should slow down a bit. Oh God, no. I waited too long. Oh no. Did I quick save anywhere? And that, kids, is why you quick save. Revert to launch. And we revert to launch, and the rocket explodes on the launch pad. That's just fantastic. That actually felt quite lethargic. Just hit spacebar a billion times. See what happens. All right. So Kerbal 6. This is where we wind up. 200 yards from the damn launch pad. I think what we might need to do is we might need to do a little bit more improvement to the system. Maybe redesign that rocket a little bit.